Throughout the week, we have followed the YSL trial as both sides hammered out potential plea deals behind closed doors. And earlier today, an agreement was reached. When the exact terms of the deal fell through, it fell to the judge to determine the fate of Jeffery Williams.
Both sides presented their final arguments to Judge Whitaker. Here's a breakdown of this complicated sentence. What was originally a 5-year sentence was modified by the judge to time served, meaning the 2.5 years young thug has already spent in jail was good enough. Today, he starts 15 years on probation. Hanging over his head is a 20-year sentence. If he stays out of trouble during probation, that sentence will also be commuted. Now, the judge reminded young thug his words and actions are broadcasted on a global stage.
I know you're talented, and even if you choose to continue to rap, you need to try to use your influence to let kids know that that is not the way to go.
In her parting words, the judge also reminded Williams of the consequences that await him if he violates that probation.
Okay, court is adjourned. Good luck to you. And I'm going to have there better be no violations, but if there are any, you're coming back to see me.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Technically, the YSL trial is not over. That's because 2 co-defendants rejected plea deals today. As for young thug, the world is watching his next move as he starts a new chapter in life.
Fox 5's Rob DiRienzo was outside the courtroom gathering reaction from young thug's defense team. He joins us now from the Fulton County Jail on Rice Street. Rob, we understand the young thug, Jeffery Williams, has been released.
Hey there, guys. Good evening to you both. Well, just a short time ago, Jeffery Williams, whose stage name is Young Thug, left the Fulton County Jail somewhat of a free man. As you mentioned, he's going to be on the next 15 years on probation. Meanwhile, we heard reaction from his attorneys on the steps of the courthouse. Take a listen.
This was not what I wanted. I don't believe that it is just, but I believe that under these circumstances, it is justice for Jeffery Williams, and he is delighted, as are we. I'm thankful.
Rapper Young Thug headed home after pleading guilty to gang, drug, and gun charges in the YSL RICO case. He did so without a deal from the district attorney's office.
Negotiations totally broke down with the district attorney's office. Horribly broke down.
We ultimately decided we were going to put our faith in the court as opposed to the folks on the other side of the aisle.
The judge warning the 33-year-old Grammy-winning artist, whose real name is Jeffery Williams, that he could be locked up again if he violates the terms of his sentence. Outside the courthouse, his father telling cameras he still thinks they could have won the trial.
I feel great that he's going home, but at the same token, I still wanted to fight.
If Williams successfully completes the 15 years of probation, the rest of his sentence will be commuted to time served. But he can't step foot in Metro Atlanta for the next 10 years, with certain exceptions.
It's a scary feeling for all involved. There's probably no feeling quite like that other than sitting in a courtroom waiting for a jury to come out.
Just before 8:30 p.m. Thursday night, Jeffery Williams' inmate status in the Fulton County Jail log indicated he was released. The trial was plagued with problems and errors from prosecutors. But criminal defense attorney Joshua Schiffer, who already had on his Halloween costume, says in this outcome, there was no clear winner.
Both sides gave up something, some more than others. There's a lot of valuations that are really tough to understand unless you're sitting in the shoes of the state or of those defendants, looking at the conditions and what's on the table.
And guys, the judge also ordered Williams to be back in Atlanta at least 4 times a year to give an anti-gang presentation to children. Meanwhile, those remaining 2 defendants he spoke about, they're due back in court on Monday morning at 9 a.m. Live at the Rice Street Jail, Rob DiRienzo, Fox 5 News.
Such a consequential day there, Rob. Thanks so much.